What's up, Internet? Brandon here.
I'm James.
And we've got some comic book news for you. It was announced last week that we are finally getting a reprint of the Amalgam Age of comics. This is something that I think a lot of people, my generation, a little bit younger generation, well, because there was so much interest behind it, and it's something that people have always gotten into. Jimmy and I did a segment last week of what would happen if, Joker was in the Marvel Universe.
Brandon's old.
What does that have to do with anything? Listen, what we're talking about here
is your generation.
They're reprinting the Amalgam Age of comics. There's going to be 2 omnibuses. One is going to feature a lot of the verses that were just released over the years of Marvel and DC. And I can't remember if I read this. I'm hoping it's in there. But there was an original crossover between the X-Men and the Teen Titans, and it kind of set the stage for a lot of this. And I'm hoping that one is in there.
I do too. That would be good.
So that one omnibus is going to have all of the matchups and verses, and then the other one is going to be the actual DC versus Marvel crossover event, or Marvel DC. I don't remember which one came first in that. But the actual 4-issue event, as well as the Amalgam comics where the heroes became like, they would take 2 heroes, mash them together. Now you got Dark Claw, which was Batman and Wolverine. You also had the Super Soldier, which was Superman and Captain America. There was Bruce Wayne, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. There was Doctor Strange Fate.
Oh, such a good concept.
Lobo the Duck. Lobo the Duck, ready for that one from Howard the Duck and Lobo.
Spider-Boy,
which was Superboy and Spider-Man.
Because they just busted.
I just felt like they were like, there was no one they could put Spider-Man up against except baby Superman.
I don't know.
Still whoop his ass.
The Flash?
Well,
I mean, the Flash would kick his
butt.
butt.
You had Flash and Quicksilver.
Think about
a lot of the matchups were obvious.
That's fair.
Namor and...
But as a merge, the Flash and Spider-Man would be busted. Just absolutely insane.
Just rips off an arm shooting a web. He's like, ah.
I mean, he
came out of Time Stream.
He could swing, but then he could also run. So it's like you have 2 modes of transportation.
Yeah, it'd be too much. But I'm really excited to see this. There's a lot of stuff that is harder to find. And people, you're always going to have that, draw of what if this world met this world. And it was a shame that the powers that be at Marvel said no to this for so long. But that guy's gone and fired. And as you can see, a lot of artists are actually coming back to Marvel. So it's cool that they're embracing this, and we're going to get new reprints. And to me, my biggest thing with comic books is I just love having the history. It can be fun. It can be weird. It can be sad with comics. And it's stuff that happened. And this was a big, big thing. I remember as a kid, you like Batman the Animated Series and you like X-Men the Animated Series. And then you're telling me, my dad comes home and he's like, look at them meeting up at yeah, that was my face. I loved these issues. So
yeah. As someone who loves the history of all things nerdy and fell in love with the concept of the Amalgam Universe and kind of got it with the time warps or the Infinity Warps. I can't remember what exactly it's called, but where Gamora fused the universe in half. It's it's such a brilliant concept to kind of see how 2 characters would act if they were put together. It's such a rich part of Marvel history, and it's from the 90s. The 90s was infamously interesting.
Let's just say complicated.
It was infamous for comic books because Superman had a mullet and the Scarlet Spider was the Scarlet Spider.
Superman was also 2 Supermans.
I love my Scarlet Spider. He is my boy. So I'm hoping that with this boom of 90s comic book information, we kind of get to see really, please, anybody, rewrite the Clone Saga, make it better. I love it. It's great, but it's also confusing as all hell. So please rewrite it so it's not a mess. Come on, take the 90s comics that maybe weren't the best or were a little goofy and make them good again.
No, just move on from it. Just move on.
No, the Scarlet Spider is good. The Scarlet Spider is the best Spider-Man.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Oh, man, we have to have that talk
He is so much better than Parker.
He's the same person.
Yeah.
He's a clone.
But here's the thing.
He can't be better.
The issues
he's
he deals
the same.
With, the issues he deals with are far more complex than Parker ever has to deal with.
God.
And Parker is still a shithead. Dude, the crap
We
Parker is going through now
do
is
not-
nothing
We
compared
do
to
not
Ben.
besmirch Peter Parker
Oh, yes, we do.
in this home.
Oh, yes, we
No,
do.
We don't.
Have
we
you
do
read
not.
the recent run?
You
Dude, Ultimate Spider-Man, who shows an
Hold
old
on,
fart
hold
Peter,
on.
is doing better than the current run.
Well, yeah, but that has nothing to do with the current run of the overall character.
The overall
No, no,
character
no.
is still garbage
No,
in the
he's-
main run. He trusts Norman Osborn. You don't do that.
You're talking about a specific storyline.
Yes. That's still character assassination.
Yes, but I'm saying what I'm saying is we don't be mean to Peter Parker in this house. They're being mean to him. I want Zeb Wells off that book.
And yet somehow the Scarlet Spider is better.
No, he's
written than
not.
the-
Scarlet Spider is okay. We're not getting into this. We're going way off
Ben
track.
Reilly is factually better. He's just factually better.
He's not. He's
Yes,
not
he
factually
is.
better.
Yes, he is.
Either way, we
Yeah,
have the
yeah, he is,
Amalgam
he is.
Age comics coming back out. We are super excited to see it. We're going to save this Spider-Man talk for another segment.
You can
another
tell
time.
the old man is losing the argument because he's changing the
No,
subject.
because you're getting off the subject of the Amalgam Age comics, which is what we're talking about, and I'm so stoked on it.
Either way, yes, the Amalgam comics are going to be
we're stoked on that.
wonderful, super exciting that it's going to be brought
Scarlet
to the
Spider
modern era.
sucks.
No.
Someone hit cut.
No, I don't agree
Chase,
with
hit cut.
that.
Hit cut. Scarlet Spider is the inferior Spider-Man.
Nope. His design is better.
Bad. Hit the button, Chase.